Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial on Dashpivot. My name is Ron and today I'm going to walk you through how to use Dashpivot for efficient data collection and project management. Dashpivot is a powerful cloud-based platform designed to streamline workflows, improve collaboration, and ensure compliance in industries like construction, engineering, healthcare, and more. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others who might benefit from it. Let's get started. So here, before jumping into the technical details, let's get to the pricing here. If I just go and click on pricing, it gives me three options: the Dash Pivot System Cloud, Gear Built Asset Cloud, and Flow Integration Cloud here. Let me just click the first one here. You can see here there is a specific price given up here. If you just increase the price of for per person, the absolute price will be changed here. There's a four plan: standard, pro, premium, platinum, right? And you can see here every plan has their own core features, which is much more beneficial. And obviously if you're paying a high price here, you can come to this website, right? Sitemate.com. And let me just take you here, right? Just go to Google, search for Dash Pivot, click on it, and you will come up to the pricing section and you can compare yourself. Now click on try it for free on the top right side corner here, and it will ask you email. So let's enter our email and just go and click on next. Now first of all, you have to enter your name, last name, company name here, and the password. Click on get started. Let me save this up. Let us know more what you think here. You can choose any one of this option. It's not necessary. Which industry best describe your work your company does. So let's I will just go and click on civil. Now here, which role does your company perform and specialize in? You can choose any option. If you choose the wrong option, that's fine because the dashboard is pretty much same. Now enter your phone number, click on I agree, and here click on create. Now here you can upload your brand logo or your company logo here. Pick your brand color. You can choose any of the color here. Let's say I want this greenish color. I can use it. Now if you want to skip, you can skip this here. Now this is a signature. You can write your signature. This is how it will preview. Now click on next, right? Now here it will give you some of the templates that you can choose to start. Now here, from here, you can just re-choose the option or clear the filters here, whatever it is. There's a lot of preset. I can just go and start with the preset, but let's skip this, right? Now this is the exactly dashboard. You can find it here. On the left side, you will find a lot of option here, right? So this is a home folder. We can switch the workspace. So inside workspace, we can create projects, which is you can call it folders. And now inside every folder, you can just go and click on team folder, right? So it's pretty easy thing to do. Now, for example, if I just come up here, I can just go and change the workspace. I can create a new workspace, right? So this is really, well organized here. Now, obviously, I will explain you each and everything, but Dashpivot is a digital transformation platform that help team move away from paper-based processes to streamline digital workflow. It provides tools like data collection. Let me show you up. There's a digitize forms, checklist, and inspection for real-time data capture. There's a project management, there's a compliance and reporting, there's a collaboration, right? So why does this matter? So traditionally, paper-based systems are prone to errors, delays, and inefficiencies and corruption. Dashpivot bridges these gaps by automating workflows, centralizing data, and providing actionable insights. Now that we know what Dashpivot does, let's explore its core features here and let's explore the dashboard. So I've already explained the left part, right? And by the way, you can just archive some of the folder here. That is really easy thing to do, right? Which will show up in the archive section. So whichever folder you will archive will show up in the, automatically it will come inside the archive section. Now here, these are the users. So obviously it's your team. Not only you are single-handedly going to do all this stuff here, right? There's a team, so you can invite your team member here, right? Just enter the email and click on invite, and they can work seamlessly, well, in a collaboration with you, right? Now this is settings. So here you can change your photo tags and photo alignments, right? So it's not necessary, but it's completely up to you. Now this is list. So list is really important. Obviously we will talk one by one here. Let's get back to the active. Now here, this is a home folder. Now it will show the activity feed for HPD, that is company name here. Now inside the activity, you will find, template libraries here, analytics. That is really important. We will go one by one here. No worries. Now that we know what Dashpivot does, let's explore its core features. Exactly. Now this first one is digital form and checklist. There's a task management, inspection, compliance, documents management. There's a lot of stuff here. Now choose a subscription plan and which suits your need. They offer free trial, which I'm showing you in my demo video here. Now navigate to the projects tab here. So you can see here on the left side, this is my first project. Now I can just go and click on new project. So I will just go and click on new project folder. I'll just write here filex HVD, hit enter, and this is a new project we have created. Right now inside one project I can just go and click on new team folder. So let's say filex team 1. If I just press the enter, now I can just go and create a new folder. Right, so you can just create a folder, then you can create a subfolders, right? That is too well organized. Now name your project. We have name it. You can add team members. Let's say this is a project and this is a different project. So for a single project I can just go add a different user, and just for the second project I can add a different set of users. So just how you want to manage it up. So let's say this is a user, this is for filex hvd, the first project file. I can add a user here, I can add my team, right? I can also add a visitor or whichever access I want to give them. Now this is a second project, right? And this is for the second project, I can give them another access. So it's not necessary that you, if you have gave the access for the filex to a specific person, that person will able to view your second project too. No, it's not going to happen. Now once we here, right, let's say this is my one of the project. Now once I go to inside subfolder, you can see templates. So here you can choose a template. Now let's just go and click on templates. The templates is a pre-organized setup workflow, right, which help me or which help us to reduce time, right? So it's very efficient to create a workflow because it's pre-built, but you can build your own here. So that's a part and that's a thing here. So we can just go to use a free public template. So let's just go and click on here, and let's say I just want to build it in, there's a lot of option. Let's say go to the airport construction. Right, now if I just go here in the airport construction, I can choose one of the section. Before selecting it, I can preview this up. So you can see here, this is how it's look, right? Now, well, you're allowed to customize the exact template here. You can put a logo, you can change the text, you can add a lot of information if you want to add here. And once you're convinced to use this template, just go and click on use this template. By the way, you can just you can use more than one template. You can see here, right? And automatically it will be added here, and just go and click on add template. Right, so I will just go and click on apply. Now it will show up in my template section here. Right, so that is pretty easy thing to do, right? And that's the thing. Now if you just go to the analytics, so here you can just add a dashboard. So once a dashboard is created, you can add charts to the dashboard. Charts can help you visualize data recorded in the template section of each team. So just go and click on a dashboard name. So I will just write here filex dashboard. Now just go and click on create. Now this is a dashboard. Now you can just open it up. Now I can add my charts here, my frequencies, my ratios, right, my bars and everything, and it will show up inside one one dashboard. Now if I just go back, right, if I just go to analytics, I can create a different dashboard for different folder, right, or different workflow. So that is really more interesting. By the way, you can download the Dashpivot mobile application from the App Store, Google Play, sorry. Log in with your credentials to access projects on the go, and it's really convenient because it's available on both of these operating system, or you can say mobile operating system. Now collecting data with digital forms. So now let's explore how to use Dashpivot for data collection. So from the forms tab, now you can just go to the template section and you can find the form section here, right? Daily site report with section for the weather conditions, workforce, attendance and progress and update, right? So it is useful in there, and it is really a good thing here, right? And team members can fill out this form on the mobile devices, attach photos. Obviously we have a photo section here, so you can just go to the photos and you can just attach a photo, upload a photo. You can do it from phone here, right? There's upload section, you can upload it and you can add a description, detail and all this information. So you can view submitted form in the dashboard or report section. And by the way, obviously analytics is very important, right? And here in the analytics you will able to find all this information. By the way, compliance is a critical in many industries. You can use pre-built inspection template here, right? And why we are just getting going back to back template, because template is really important, right? And that's the main thing here, right? So you can just search for inspection, right? And to evaluate safety, quality, and environmental standards. A fire safety audit checklist from office building. Highlight issues that require immediate attention, assign corrective actions which you can help them to prevent all these sections here, right? You can compile inspection result into the comprehensive report. You can share reports with the stakeholders or regulatory bodies, right? So that's a really thing. You can, a delay in site inspection, you can just prevent this, right? Inconsistent patient care documentation in the healthcare providers, right? And there's a lot of use in the manufacturing, healthcare, quality control, right? So there's a lot of use which you can use Dashpivot here, right? And by the way, you can just change your complete workflow. You can just go and keep adding as many projects as you want, right? So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to use Dashpivot. I hope you found this video very useful, and make sure to like this video and subscribe our channel.